Get cracking for the Stella Maris Hospice Care Program Crab Feast, September 7th.
I'll dispense with the usual adolescent teasing and come straight to the point. Who was that Babel Rama?
Frasier premieres September 15th.
It's a strange universe out there, and we've got it covered.
Warning. Warning. The alarm is sounding over NASA's latest launch.
This is Three Stooges Go to Space.
A mission to Saturn with 72 pounds of plutonium.
Not only could it blow up, it undoubtedly will blow up.
What happens if what goes up comes down?
5 billion people could be exposed to the radioactivity.
Nukes in space. Strange vibrations, weird lights, big footprints. Something is driving this whole town crazy.
Nakaya hako mesha nakanai. Whew, that one's sort of angry.
The mobile home mystery. We join an ET rave on a hot August night.
Think of one of the most beautiful experiences you've ever had.
And then the unexpected happens. Contact. Also, Alicia Silverstone has a clue about the millennium. This is Strange Universe, the phenomenal daily news magazine. Now, Emmett Miller.
We've been to Mars, so you figure everyone would be excited about the next stop, Saturn. But there's a real uproar over this latest NASA probe. You see, the Saturn rocket will be carrying something called plutonium-238, the most toxic substance in the world. Lots of it. And it's going up on a Titan rocket, just like the one that blew up on the launch pad a few years back. And if that plutonium blows up,
Plutonium has long been described as the most toxic substance known.
Safeguard the material, yes. Launch the material on rockets, absolutely not.
they said it couldn't happen again. Or at least, it was a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. But NASA was wrong. When the Space Shuttle Challenger blew up, the odds of a repeat tragedy dropped to 25 to 1.
NASA is guessing, and they're guessing with our lives at stake.
And now, scientists and a growing number of worried civilians are insisting that NASA's about to risk the lives of as many as 40 million people by sending nukes into space.
Neither NASA nor the U.S. government has any right to put civilian populations at risk.
Alan Cohn spent 30 years working for NASA, responsible for radiation emergencies. Mr. Cohn is now warning about the Cassini probe, set to lift off from Cape Canaveral in October. The probe is NASA's 7-year mission to Saturn. It won't carry any people, but it will carry 72 pounds of plutonium-238.
Plutonium has long been described as the most toxic substance known, and the particular isotope of plutonium that's to be used on the Cassini space probe shot is 280 times more radioactive than the plutonium we're familiar with.
Carl Grossman is the author of a new book called The Wrong Stuff. And as you might gather, it's critical of NASA. He's also put together a documentary called Nukes in Space.
You take a rocket and you load nuclear material in it, easily, that nuclear material could come out if that rocket explodes. On the Cassini probe, I mean, this is, in my judgment, like Three Stooges go to space.
If you could compute top end of the scale, you got a 1 in 20 chance of releasing radiation from the Cassini. Nobody really knows. These are all what you call swags, scientific wild guesses. There are too many variables. Nobody can answer that question, and therefore the risk shouldn't be taken.
The plutonium on the Cassini probe is harmless as long as it stays intact. However, the rocket is a Titan IV. Titans have had problems. The failure rate is 5%.
Not only could it blow up, if that seal leaks in the Centaur upper stage, it undoubtedly will blow up. What are the consequences if it does release plutonium? Not what are the odds as to whether or not it could. What will happen if it does?
If you said to me you would never do anything, if there was any risk whatsoever, you would never do anything. And so I guess the belief that NASA has and that we have on Cassini is that we're able to control this risk.
Charles Kohlhase works for NASA. He helped design the Cassini mission. He says the Titan's problems have been fixed. He admits there would definitely be a problem if the rocket explodes over Florida. He didn't elaborate. Carl Grossman did, quoting NASA's own environmental impact statement.
Destroy citrus and other perennial growing stocks. Ban future agricultural land uses.
Carl Grossman says the real nightmare would come if there's a so-called flyby accident. You see, to reach Saturn, the Cassini must first circle Venus twice, and then re-enter the Earth's orbit for a slingshot effect toward the ringed planet. Again, Mr. Grossman's information is right out of NASA's environmental impact statement.
5 billion people could be exposed to the radioactivity, 5 billion with a B. And then NASA goes on to say, yeah, but of those 5 billion people, only, says NASA, 2,000 will die.
NASA acknowledges that a flyby accident would send plutonium raining down on billions of people, but they insist it would take years to fall, spreading less radiation than we get from the potassium in our blood.
The maximum dose you might receive would be about 15,000 times smaller than you're getting by just living, by life.
Still, Cohn says that NASA should face the music if it's wrong, and that its leadership should be charged as criminals.
If the public does not speak up to stop this unspeakable risk of launching nuclear payloads on unreliable rockets, then the public will have done itself a terrible disservice, because over the next dozen years, there's almost bound to be a terrible accident, and then it'll be too late.
NASA once considered pushing back the Cassini launch date because of a leak in, you guessed it, the Titan rocket. Stay with us, things haven't even begun to get strange. We visit a town called Anza that's got enough phenomena for the whole country. We join a strange party under the stars, and you'll be surprised at who shows up uninvited. And Alicia Silverstone, Batgirl, looks into the future.
Tomorrow on Strange Universe. The Jerusalem Syndrome. People who believe they're actual figures from the Bible. And Joan Van Ark believes she may have been Joan of Arc. Tomorrow.
Pardon me.
Wow, that's some breath.
Oh?
I agree. I've enjoyed your breath ever since 96th Street.
Well, thank you very much.
How does Breath Savers freshen breath so long?
Sir, it's a pleasure being crammed next to someone like you.
Hey, mind if I have a whiff?
Sure.
Breath Savers' cool, clean taste lasts long after it's gone.
Hello.
Hey, I was standing next to him.
Breath Savers. It works even after the mint is gone.
My name is Gina Cardella, and I'm a single mom with 3 children. When I look at the price of back-to-school clothes, I get a stomachache. Stains and washings are tough on clothes.
I never take a chance on my detergent. A load of laundry is a load of money. They have to look great for school.
Tide helps keep clothes looking great. This regular powder can leave cottons looking old, but Tide keeps cottons looking more like new wash after wash.
The way the children look is a reflection on me as a mom. In the end, it's all worth it.
If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
To get a fresh Mountain Spring scent in your clothes, you could add Mountain Snow, Wildflowers, or spring water to your wash. Or just wash them in new Mountain Spring Tide. The same great cleaning, now with a fresh Mountain Spring scent. Try new Mountain Spring Tide. Look for it along with regular Tide.
Rumor has it there's a Porsche owner out there who also owns a Saturn. And sometimes he races it. Hard to believe? Well, it's even harder to find, because Porsche owners haven't been very forthcoming.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the biggest crock.
Still, it is something we wanted to see, especially when we heard that sometimes he wins. Well, it is just a rumor.
Hair this touchable? It has to be new Formula Finesse with hydrating silk proteins. Smooths every strand. For hair so soft and silky, it has to be touched. New Silk Protein Finesse. Witchcraft. Get the look that gets the touch.
Sometimes strange things happen to good people. Take the Hanlon family and the strange doings around their mobile home. How strange? How about UFOs, Bigfoot, black helicopters, angels, and more? Our Trev Brody found out in person.
Strange things are going on behind the Hanlon family home in the Southern California desert.
In the Mokona, in the Kaya Hako, Mesha Nakanai. Whew, that one's sort of angry.
Bob Hanlon says it all started 8 years ago. The family dog was the first to notice the strange pulses. Soon the noise was loud enough to compete with conversation at the family dinner table. That's where Bob Hanlon sat and made this tape.
This is recorded on the property through a microphone.
It wasn't long before this unearthly light began appearing over the mobile home.
Lights in the sky that I have no idea. They're not planes. They're not choppers. I don't know what they are. They make no sound.
Doris Hanlon says the light was eventually accompanied by even stranger sights.
We both looked out, and it was back on the mountain behind us, and it was some sort of I don't want to say saucer, but it was something, well, a UFO, I guess, and it seemed to rotate.
The mystery only deepened the day young Jason Hanlon was hiking in the hills out back. The day he heard a crashing sound, and a sound he'd never forget.
What did it sound like? It'll be almost like a woman screaming, but magnify that by about 10 times.
So again, real clear, steady.
It was around this time the Hanlon family began attracting the attention of the experts.
What we have here is a pretty hot zone.
Peter Gattilla calls himself a phenomenologist. He followed Jason's directions and came back with something big, evidence of a really big foot.
I probably found a dozen of them, very similar, of a two-legged, heavy creature walking through the bottomlands of the river.
Carl Marone is a former Army engineer. He spent years searching for a common thread to all these strange goings-on. Just recently, he said he's found it. Carl Marone says all these events stem not from the Hanlons, but from a mysterious signal coming from deep beneath the desert floor, under the mobile home. He says the strange pulse functions much like an airport control tower, guiding extraterrestrials to Earth.
It's a very ancient device. It's derived from a very ancient system that apparently is still functional. And for that, I'll probably lose my security clearance, but...
Stranger still is the connection to Bigfoot.
Bigfoot sightings are generally accompanied by portable radios, developing a lot of RF interference. UFOs, they control considerably more of what happens on this Earth than we tend to believe.
The Hanlons' neighbors have their own ideas.
I see small little brown ones, little hairy brown ones. It's funny, right here. It's very strange.
LaDonna DeBarros is a psychic. She says the Hanlon place is literally shaking with vibrations of an ancient, extinct civilization.
An angel wants to come through. Is that okay? Okay. Gosh.
LaDonna's parents are the Hanlons' next-door neighbors. They're members of the local Citizens Patrol. Dale and Carl say they're more concerned with the black helicopters that keep buzzing the place.
I think it is it's government exercises with foreign troops.
There's one of the little guys there.
That and the frogs that rained out of the sky 2 weeks ago.
There was a rain, and the next day I got up and they were all over this property and over across the street and everywhere.
You could get winds across the pond, which would swirl and pick up frogs. I mean, they just take frogs. They don't weigh very much.
And then, when you think you've seen it all, there's this. Bob Hanlon says he recorded this video by leaving his camera running all night on his front porch. Look closely at what appears to be a white shroud passing by the light. Look again. Do you see it? Bob Hanlon says a psychic analyzed it as a non-earthly creature passing through the lit bulb. Just add that to the mystery of the Hanlon mobile home.
I think this is a very special place. I think the vibrations here are very good. This is going to be one of the islands when California falls in the ocean, and that's why I'm here.
By the way, that device causing the strange sound under the mobile home, Carl Marone says it was invented by aliens. More Strange Universe ahead, a desert rave that leads to some close encounters. And we've got an encounter with Alicia Silverstone.
This week on Strange Universe, Samuel L. Jackson, Chris Tucker, Tia Carrera, Kevin Sorbo, Robert Townsend, Sherry Belafonte, Rob Schneider, Matraya, and Emmett Miller.
They're waiting for you right now. Blonde girls, black girls, beautiful girls who want to talk to you. They're waiting for you right now. Call for real samples. Girls who dream, girls who dare. They're waiting for you. Try it now. Find out how. Call for real samples. Blonde girls, black girls, beautiful girls who want to talk to you. Call for real samples now. Adults over 18 only.
What you see can change your thoughts.
How am I going to get all these bills paid?
What you hear can alter your emotions.
Forget me, but she needs a father.
Oh, so now I'm a lousy father.
That's not what I said.
But what you believe can change your life. Transform your thinking and establish your heart on the truth of God's Word with Kenneth and Gloria Copeland, Sundays here on the Believer's Voice of Victory.
A batted ball can reach third base at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. In an auto accident, a child without a car seat can travel almost as fast. Hi, I'm Brooks Robinson on behalf of Midas's Project Safe Baby. If you need a car seat, stop by Midas and get a certified Century car seat for just $42, our cost. And when you no longer need it, return it for $42 towards any Midas service. So buckle up with Project Safe Baby from Midas and bring your kids home safe.
Get great connections now. Call for real samples. Gorgeous girls are waiting. Sensational thoughts, thrilling dreams, maximum fantasy. Experience the best phone now. Find out how. Call for real samples. You can get connected now. It's our best phone. Find out how. Call for real samples. Gorgeous girls are waiting for you. Adults over 18 only.
It's only week 1 and JB was about to lose it. I'm about to lose it.
Terry's all pumped up about the Dallas-Pittsburgh opener. Troy and Emmett fondly recall their Super Bowl 30 win over the Steelers, a defeat Cordell Stewart and company will be looking to avenge.
Gotta talk about this roommate situation.
Go, Emmett, go!
Fox, NFL Sunday. The Cowboys battle the Steelers at noon Eastern, 9 Pacific.
You're watching Strange Universe.
UFO experts and watchers from around the world have gathered in Laughlin, Nevada to trade stories and to search the skies. Strange Universe went along, and we took a special night scope camera. Dale Haramoto shows what we saw.
Her name is Lisa Royal. She's Arizona's coordinator of the Center for the Study of Extraterrestrial Intelligence. She's a UFO researcher and a channeler. And on this night, a contingent from the International UFO Congress followed Lisa Royal to the desert to see if her claims are true, that she can make contact with extraterrestrials. This journey began at the foot of a mountain in the desert near Laughlin, Nevada.
It's an ancient site for sure. Yeah, I think it's a beautiful site.
It's a perfect site.
Ms. Royal chose to lead her followers here because of its fame as a sacred place, a place where you can find strange symbols called petroglyphs, which some say were left by Native Americans.
Greetings to all of you this night. This is Sasha.
Now the channeling comes in. Ms. Royal channels Sasha, a female being from a distant Pleiades star system.
It is a great pleasure and a great honor to be with you all this night. We're very excited about our excursion with you.
It is through Sasha that Lisa Royal says she learned the secret of communicating with extraterrestrials.
It's up to us to open our minds and our hearts to be able to make contact possible. I truly believe contact is already happening. We just don't yet have the eyes to see it.
Then it's on to the desert to put Sasha to the test.
Mind talking to us for a second?
Well, I came along thinking that we would be looking for, the mothership coming down and...
Well,
but hopefully what I want to do is meet the good guys.
And this is the light that we will send upon the spiral that all of you have begun to create.
Lisa Royal tells her followers to gather together their energies and, with music and light, send a collective telepathic message to the sky.
Flash, 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 pause. And now gather up that green energy inside you, which represents your love, your joy, your excitement. Send that green light outward in all directions upon that black, flat, shiny plane.
By the end of the evening, some of these people believe they have made contact, and our night scope camera does show something.
Sometimes what will happen is the lights will become clear, and there'll be a pattern of lights that looks like 5 or 6. Whoa, did you see that?
Whoa!
Everyone shares a hope that their message will be returned. Perhaps some other place, at some other time.
I'm just going to keep going with the research. There's a lot more to learn out there.
Lisa Royal has a new book called Preparing for Contact, and it shows how you too can make contact. Stay with us. Alicia Silverstone has the future on her mind.
Love Talk, you know what it is. Call for real samples now. Love Talk, they're waiting, they're ready. Hear real samples now. Love Talk, more than a fantasy, much more than a dream. Call for real samples now. It's Love Talk, open, lively, complete, personal, private, confidential. Love Talk, call for real samples now. Love Talk, they're waiting, they're ready. Adults over 18 only.
We'll cash your check free with no hassle at Lexico. Make a purchase of $100 or more, and Lexico will cash your government, tax refund, SSI, disability insurance, or legal checks free. New VCRs, TVs, microwaves, furniture, and bedding, all discounted at Lexico, and we will cash your checks free. Find out why we've been in business for over 30 years. Come in now and receive a free AM/FM cassette personal stereo with any purchase of $100 or more. Lexico, across from Lexington Market.
They're calling for you right now. Blonde girls, black girls, gorgeous girls who got your number.
Girls who dream, girls who dare, and they're calling for you. Call right now and find out how to get in touch. Call right now. Blonde girls, black girls, gorgeous girls. They've got your number. Adults over 18 only.
Igor! Storm is coming! Prepare the tower! Yes, Master. Master!
Uh-oh. Better get Mako.
Shocked by the look of your car? See Mako for free body repair estimates and Ambassador Paint Service for $189.95. For monstrous savings, say, uh-oh, better get Mako.
A batted ball can reach third base at speeds in excess of 100 miles per hour. In an auto accident, a child without a car seat can travel almost as fast. Hi, I'm Brooks Robinson on behalf of Midas's Project Safe Baby. If you need a car seat, stop by Midas and get a certified Century car seat for just $42, our cost. And when you no longer need it, return it for $42 towards any Midas service. So buckle up with Project Safe Baby from Midas and bring your kids home safe.
Volunteer with BAGNET, the Baltimore Area Gleaning Network, and help get a hand on hunger. Call 410-542-1782.
Definitely other life forms out there. I don't think that they're small and green, but, you know, sure. We'd be stupid to say that there weren't.
They come to the Holy Land seeking truth. They find dangerous delusions and believe they're figures from the Bible. It happened to David Koresh.
He believed he was the Messiah.
The Jerusalem Syndrome. Also, Joan Van Ark on the next Strange Universe.
So boys, you want to impress the ladies? Just be your sweet self.
Hey guys, I didn't know you worked out.
Sure.
Check out my adenoids.
Flash some decks.
Oh, thanks guys, I needed that.
I gotta believe she dug it.
Hey, she laughed.
Wish you were as soft and smooth as your friends? You need a whole new way to shave. New Skintimate Smooth Shave. A unique exfoliating formula that actually lifts away dry skin while you shave. You've never been smooth like this. New Skintimate Smooth Shave. One more way to love your legs.
What do you get when you cross a high-quality conventional motor oil with an advanced formula synthetic? A revolutionary oil that protects better than regular oils, yet costs less than full synthetics. DuraBlend from Valvoline. Valvoline's the #1 choice of top mechanics.
Alicia Silverstone is one of Hollywood's youngest moguls. She's also a friend to animals, and she's got an eye to the future.
Hopefully that with more time, people will open their hearts and their souls a little more and stop trying to be so much of what they don't know how to be and what they're trying to be, and just be what they are. And in that, accept animals and love them, because I don't understand how you can be so selfish and so greedy and so narrow-minded and so, animals are wonderful. And if I always think if a guy doesn't want me to like my dogs or something, like, I don't know what they're going to be like in any other way, because how can they, if they're scared of hair or somebody's scared of dirt, it's like, how do you survive in this world if you're afraid of those things?
See, she's not clueless at all. That's it for now. Till next time, remember, it's a strange universe out there, and we've got it covered. Closed captioning brought to you in part by the U.S. Department of Education and the following sponsor.
Inventors, Invention Submission Corporation can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-288-IDEA for free information.
Psychic Encounters is a great deal.
Call Psychic Encounters now for only 99 cents a minute. The number to call is
1-800-PREDICT.
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 Lava has been cleaning America's dirtiest hands for over 100 years. Introducing Lava Liquid, the cleaning power of pumice in a pump. New Lava Liquid.
If you're thinking about consolidating bills or getting a home improvement loan, call First Plus at 1-800-510-PLUS. At First Plus, we're working first for you.